to the show. This is Holy Movie Reviews, and yes, I am the holy guy from The Predator. Holy the show where I talk absolute about all kinds of movies. The good, the bad, and the darn right dog ugly. And today's movie kind of lands somewhere right in between because, well, it is entertaining. Maybe more so entertaining when you're drinking, like I am for most of these movies. But I'm by no means saying you should be drinking. But if you're going to watch this movie, maybe you should have a couple drinks. Waxwork is a horror film from 1988 distributed by Vestron Pictures. Ah, a logo from my childhood. Fun fact, it's the same company that brought you Dirty Dancing. It was directed by Anthony Hickox and stars Zach Gilligan and Deborah Foreman. Zach you might recognize from Gremlins, while Deborah you may have seen her in some other slasher films such as April Fool's Day and The Destroyer. Or Destroyer. I just felt like throwing the in there.
Now he's half the man and twice the animal.
Oh, I'll be reviewing that one. I need to watch it again because I was hammered the first time. But that's my burden, not yours. There's a couple other recognizable faces in here, if you were born before the 90s, most likely. So, pour your favorite drink and whip out your barf bag. We're watching Waxwork. Alright, we're off to a strong start. 1 minute in and we have a dude's head on fire. What a hot head. After the credits roll, we are introduced to our main character.
I need the caffeine badly.
And he needs caffeine. So this scene quickly sets up that Mark's a rich kid, his mom's a and he needs to get his ass to college. Alright, 4 minutes in and we got some eye candy. As they walk, they notice this house that seemingly comes out of nowhere. Now these two are walking to college, which leads me to believe that they have taken this route before. Personally, if I had seen a building pop up overnight, I would be a little more confused. Possibly even have a couple questions. And then, a dude literally pops out of nowhere. I mean, this works for the character of Sarah, because her back is turned. The guy could have snuck up behind her. But China looks slightly to her right and back. Slightly to her right and back. I mean, there's not even a bush there for the guy to hide behind.
Wasn't even an awning in their direction.
No, I know.
Jumped 20 stories. Doesn't make sense, does it?
Yes, these are the things I think about. So, creepy guy tells them they can come back later that evening with friends.
See you at midnight, then.
See? That one works. Because their backs are turned. If a guy evaporates into thin air, I don't think you're going to go to his house party. So they get to the Waxwork, and just before going in, two friends decide to split.
Doesn't feel right, guys.
Hey, honey, wait up!
Wait. Who were they? Oh, right, we saw them in that one wide shot. And now they're gone. So Mark goes to enter, and the door opens before he gets there. Now, this is the first time they meet this character, and look how they treat him. I mean, for us as an audience, we know there's something weird about this Waxworks. But for them, they're just going to a Waxwork, and they meet this guy who works there.
The Waxwork.
It's a little rude, no?
You're supposed to wait until I ring the bell.
Get it? Big guy and a little guy, and they work together. It's funny. I'm actually surprised that wasn't a sitcom in the 80s. Big guy, little guy, and they work together. So as it turns out, it's okay that they treated him like a leper at the door, because
Get out! Get out!
the little guy turns out to be a bit of a dick. Alright, so they finally get into the wax museum and start looking at some of the pieces, which are clearly just people having a hard time standing still. But, I mean, who wouldn't? Oh, a statue. Shit, I have to breathe. So, Buddy Guy's looking at one of the scenes as he drops his light.
Dumbass!
He doesn't see it, so he steps over the rope to retrieve it. Boom, he enters the world that is the scene. Now, what follows is what I believe to be a full minute of improv. Maybe there wasn't enough dialogue in that part of the script, so the director asked the actor to rationalize what was happening. I don't know. Just a theory.
William, that is your name, isn't it? Ah, you look like a William. You are now a William. I want you to add an extra 60 seconds to this film because not only do we need it, but because I believe in you as an actor that you can do it. Now, Show us. Show us your feelings. Show us what is going on within you, within your mind. We need to know. Tell, don't show. Tell us right now. Go.
All right. Who put the acid in my drink again? China? Wait a minute. I gave up drinking. Hologram? No. Hologram, right?
Yes. Yes, keep going, keep going.
Hypnotism. That's it. All right. I'm hypnotized. All right.
Now, go to the cabin.
Okay. Yeah. We got house.
Cabin.
We got house.
Cabin.
We got house.
We're going to a cabin.
Guess we'll go to the house.
Cabin. Cabin. All right. Cool. Fine. We're gonna do the house in the woods. The house in the woods. Everybody, enjoy.
Hey, that guy. John Rhys Davies. He's in a lot of stuff. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark, Lord of the Rings, Sliders. But this is what he'll be remembered for.
We'll talk.
Acting! I don't know what it is about the look of this werewolf, but I find it hilarious. And that's got nothing to do with the effects. I think the effects and how they're executed look great. You can't be practical. I just think it looks like somewhere along the line a werewolf mated with a bunny rabbit.
Damn it, we're too late.
So casual.
Give me the silver bullet.
Why isn't the gun loaded?
Distracted.
Oh yeah, distract him. You, dude. No, I can't see this going too well for him. These guys are a disaster. Holy shit. Okay. Definitely a contender for the holy shit moment of the movie. See, that's why I love these movies. Practical effects. And people are always asking me, Malcolm, why do you like to watch such shitty movies? I'm like, hey, it's a specific kind of shitty, okay? It's like this, where something's trying really hard to be good. It just is so funny. For so many reasons. Anyway, that's the end of that. Tony dies and becomes a part of the wax scene. Moving on. China's walking through and sees this handsome, slightly moving wax figure and decides, hey, I'm gonna check out what's going on here.
Well, what are you supposed to be doing, handsome? Let's just take a little look.
Oh, poor horny China.
Thought you were too tired to join us.
He whispers a bunch and she decides, let's go for it. Yummy!
It's a little salty.
He whispers some more. They eat some nasty stuff. She finds her fiance in the basement. Don't worry, we haven't seen him before or anything like that. It's just a storyline.
Ah! Get it off! Ah!
Thank you. The Count is a vampire. You came down for a little midnight snack.
Ah!
This poor bastard. With some quick thinking, she makes a budget cross, holds it to the dude's head. He turns into the kid from Mask and his head explodes. Some other vampires come in, she whoops them. Guess one bit her fiance. He turned. She almost escapes, but nope. She becomes part of the wax scene. Poor China. Nerdy chick spots Marquis de Sade. You don't know who that is. He's a real guy who lived in the 1700s who, well, long story short, he's basically just a pervert. His main thing was sadism. Sadism? We're gonna say sadism, which is the tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification, from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation on others. And that's basically all you have to know for this setup. Damn. Nerdy chick wants to be spanked.
Where the hell are they? I want out of here, Sarah.
Mark says, let's get out of here. Which, you know, probably a good idea. The next morning, Mark makes some calls and finds out his friends didn't come home last night.
Mark, maybe we should get another party to go to.
More like a motel to go to, you know, China.
Hey, there's those two again. Same shot as before. Probably got that done in the same day. Mark goes to the cops and he's like, damn it, I'm a hard-boiled detective. And I don't like your crap, but, yeah, let's go check it out. I like how Professor Perry clearly waits until the cop lights his cigarette. Couldn't have just said, like, hey man, no smoking here. Maybe he was just really trying to drive that point home. Super cop, hard-boiled detective guy decides there's nothing wrong here.
You shut up.
And leaves. 1 minute later, he decides something is wrong. Not exaggerating. 1 minute later, leaves.
You shut up.
Comes back. Oh, not the money maker. Jerk. Mark thinks he recognizes the Waxwork guy, so he goes into his grandfather's attic. Because, you know, it's where all the information you need to know is your grandparents' attics. Sarah finds a book and she wants to get spanked again. Oh, and Super Cop? Yeah, he stumbles into a waxwork. Of course.
Come on, Nigel. Just don't stand there. Give me a hand.
Mummy, crunch, stab, double stab, empty gun. Doesn't anybody load their guns around here? Bitch slap, body slam, toss, three-way cuddle. Done. So Mark and Sarah go to visit a gent by the name of Sir Wilfred. Yet another recognizable face. Patrick McNee is in everything from the Avengers, not that Avengers, to James Bond, to Columbo, to This Is Spinal Tap. So they're having a chat. Meanwhile, oh good, there's backup. Maybe he would have seen that giant guy standing there if he wasn't wearing his fucking sunglasses. Seriously, watch him come in the room, even with sunglasses on. Not a well-trained officer. It's all back, baby, when you enter a room. It's all back. Back at Sir Wilfred's. So he basically gives him the breakdown in evil that's going on at the Waxwork. From what I gather, Mr. Lincoln is bringing back evil people by having an actual item that person had and a fresh soul.
Now, you must hurry. I wish I could help, but I can only be a hindrance.
Then Mr. Wilfred's like, yeah, you're on your own. They get back to the Waxwork with a arson kit. And Mark's like, let's do this. Nice and quiet. They get in with this plan to burn down the Waxwork and stop the evil. But Sarah wants to get spanked. Oh damn, Sarah's in. Oh, that sneaky duo. Mark's in. Well, you wanted it, Sarah. You get it. This is a really weird scene when you stop and think about it. I mean, I know they didn't have TVs back then, but talk about being desperate for some entertainment. It appears Mark got himself into a zombie scene.
None of this is real. I was forced to. If I don't believe in you, then you don't exist.
Oh snap. He found the trick. The zombies are like, not true. So it's kind of like the opposite of Peter Pan. All you have to do is not believe. That little scene makes me think there was a director's note just before they said action.
In this scene, we need you to catch him. Yes, but not catch him. Action! Yes! Perfect. Moving on.
Mark dives in after Sarah, and now he's getting to be a little bit more confident. He's getting to be a bit more of an action hero, which makes the rest of the film a lot more entertaining because there's just something about him that doesn't really scream action hero. Sarah is way too into this. Mark tells him what's up, grabs Sarah to get out of there, but not before catching some lip from Desaad.
We shall be meeting again.
Mark gives Sarah the pep talk about the barrier.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Well, it looks like your little plan failed.
Plan failed.
Shut up and watch.
Oops, wait, no it didn't.
They're good, aren't they?
These two? You remember these two? Nobody would blame you if you didn't. I mean, blink and you'd miss their entire part. I was wondering why these two characters were written in, and now, 1 hour and 18 minutes in, I finally know. It was for this setup. And they're gone.
Live, my children.
All hope is lost. Oh, yes! China's back. Axe guy's like, I have an axe! Ah. Oh, shit! Sir Wilfred to the rescue.
If one of these gets out, the world will be contaminated within a few days. Our only chance is to contain them here, before this whole rotting place is brought to the ground, and us with it if we have to.
Let's make sure that...
What? You're gonna risk the fate of the world on a fist fight? What? Wait, so if one of these things walks out the frickin' door, the world is over? What if one of these things decides to walk out the back door? You know, one that Mark and Sarah came in through? Probably wide open. One of these Waxworks dudes is just like, right out the back door. World over. Ah, whatever. Gang fight time.
We're all here and ready. Start.
Hey, Mark's butler Jenkins is in on the action. Right on. Is that a battle tank wheelchair? Nice. And let me tell you, you are about to see some of the most amazing fight choreography ever. This movie is worth watching for this end scene alone. I'm not going to spoil it all, you just have to watch it. But I do have to show you some highlights here. 1, my head, my head. 2, sword in the pocket. 3, is this guy getting strangled or pleasured? Maybe both. 4, casual kill and pep talk.
It's all right, sir. She wasn't human, you know. She's been dead a long time.
5, and of course, my favorite of all time.
Take this.
You afraid of me? Take me!
Take this.
I love everything about this. The way it's edited, how it just cuts back to him with the shotgun, how he's holding the shotgun, how he delivers the line. It's just too much for me.
Mark, you've always wanted me. Now's your chance, baby. You afraid of me? Take me!
Take this.
6, casual death.
Too late for that, sir. Give my love to the missus.
Wiener stab, except it's in the chest somehow. 8, action hero. 9, act like you're attacking the camera. 10, Dirty Harry f***s up Dracula.
Make my day.
And many more. So Mark heads off after Lincoln and gets into a sword fight. If you can call it that. Ugh. Yes! Chubby kid jump.
You die.
Oh, he's screwed. Damn! Sarah can throw an axe. Alright. Safe for a moment, but then Lincoln's like, well, screw it, I have a gun.
One last thing before you kill us, Lincoln.
You know my name.
I should. You murdered my grandfather.
Such a small world.
Well, then why do you want to end it?
That's a good question.
Somebody has to.
I guess.
See you in hell.
Oh, Sir Wilfrid saves the day again! Lincoln sure pops off a lot of shots for a dead guy.
Save your soul!
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit! There it is, the holy moment of the movie. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Man, his head was like. So anyway, the place is engulfed in flames, and hey, there's the back door right there. That's pretty convenient. The place is on fire, but don't worry. I found a sheet.
This is our only chance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You know what to do if there's a fire. You got a sheet, you're fine. I'm completely kidding. I would not suggest that. I guess it was only like 2 feet to the back door. They probably didn't even need the sheet. Well, it's pretty wild looking. Not sure what that is going on there. That is a sweet model. Well, there you have it. That's Waxwork. Hope you enjoyed the first episode of Holy Movie Reviews. Stay tuned because I'll be back.